Welcome back to Racing to Win. We're previewing Twilight Racing at Sha Tin on Sunday. Group racing also, and the second of the group races is the Sha Tin Vase over the 1200 metres. Lucky Swayness. He has to carry 135 pounds, but he did do it in the Chinese Club Challenge Cup in this grade. Side Success is a four-time course and distance winner. Courier Wonder gets a big weight turnaround on Lucky Swayness. Stable change for Cordyceps 6, Richard Gibson to Francis Loy. Rewarding Together's place 5 from 9, course and distance. And Victor, the winner, is going to make his group racing debut from barrier number 1. The speed map here, Tom, and it's all about where Lucky Swayness lands, up outside the leader according to this, but we know that his starts have never been 100% perfect.
No, they haven't, but he pretty much got it all right last time out, pretty much did Lucky Swayness, so he should be right there. Master 8 was made to work for it a little bit last time out. He's definitely a better horse up on the pace, but there was a fair bit of pressure applied to him by Lucky Swayness, keeping him out into that first turn. Victor, the winner, Paul, though, has got the perfect draw, barrier number 1, just to find the front with Karis Teton.
Yeah, I think he can outpace Master 8 early. I mean, those two won't want to get into a speed battle, and Lucky Swayness just stops in behind them because that'll just hand the race to Lucky Swayness. So it'll be interesting to see what Derek does do on Master 8.
We're going to stay focused now on the favourite, which is Lucky Swayness. As we have a look at the past winners, Tom. Cordyceps 6 last year's winner, Courier Wonder 2 years ago. They're both back here as well. And as I said, focusing still on Lucky Swayness, should he add 2023 to this title? Yeah,
so it's been certainly a race over the last couple of years that's been suited by those younger horses coming up through the ranks. And of course, Cordyceps 6 carried 113 last year to win.
The man on board, Lucky Swayness. He was fighting a head cold on Friday morning, but he still turned up for the interview. And Zach Purton.
Zach, Lucky Swayness is one of your group race rides this weekend. Huge task for him with a big weight, but last time out in the Chairman's Sprint Prize, he was extremely dominant.
Yeah, I think it was probably his best performance. He was, like you said, he was very dominant in that race. He got himself into the right spot, but he took care of the field pretty comfortably. You know, Manfred was quoted as saying that it took him a couple of days to get over that run. And here we are a little bit later in the season where the weather's hotter and we've had a lot of hot weather the last week. He's got to carry a big weight and give a lot of weight away to some quite promising horses. So it's a big ask for him here at the end of a long season, but you know, we hope he can do it one more time this season.
I know we can never obviously determine if you can give that weight away until it happens, but I guess the enormity of the task in your mind, if you had to sort of rank it from sort of 1 to 10, how tough is it for him? And we know he's a very good horse, of course.
Yeah, of course it's not going to be easy. There's no doubt about that. And that's why we have these handicap races to try and even the fields out. A few of the horses are out of the handicaps as well. So, you know, it's an interesting race, but he's drawn well. You know, there's a bit of speed, so he should get the right run, and you know, he's a big horse. He can carry the weight, but it's just a matter of whether he can give the weight away to the sort of the younger horses coming through.
There are some decent horses taking him on. Side Success, Courier Wonder, all Group 1 placed horses. But Victor, the winner, I wanted to ask you about him. You've obviously got knowledge of him. Is he the biggest danger, do you think, given obviously the spread of weight and what you know of the horse?
Yeah, he's run good time. In some of his races, he's drawn the perfect gate. Karis is very good on these types of horses that like to lead and use their speed. He's got good hands, he's got good balance, and he gets in with no weight on his back. He's run very fast time, so he's going to be very hard to catch.
Could be a nice end for what's been a great season for you and this horse.
He's had a terrific season, yeah, so he hasn't done anything wrong. The only time he's been beaten really is when he's been unlucky, so he's turned up every time, and we hope he can do it again.
This is what he has done, Tom, as we have a look at Lucky Swayness's report card. Yeah, 16 starts, 12 wins this season. He's been able to have the 9 starts for the 7 wins and 1 second placing, and overall through his career he's won just shy of 50 million Hong Kong dollars. So he's number 3 in the world on the Longines World rankings, and he's right up there with the best we've got here at the moment, Paul.
Oh, definitely. He's so well, and you know, this is the horse of the year scenario. It's sort of between these two now, isn't it? With Romantic Warrior being beaten the other day, Golden 60 and Lucky Swayness. I personally think Golden 60 will win.
Even though Lucky Swayness has won the Speed Series as well?
Yep, no, I still think that Golden 60's put everything behind him as well. So Group 1's records, I still think he'll win it.
Okay, Golden 60 ranked.
Do you think Lucky Sweynesse will win?
I think it's pretty close, to be honest. I think it's pretty close. It could go either way, and it could potentially go the way of Lucky Sweynesse if he's able to chalk up another victory. If he does come up and win 8, which is a record, or equal record with Beauty Generation.
It is, and so Paul's died in the wool Golden 60, and you're not so sure, Tom.
I'll do the poll and sit on the fence this time.
Yeah, swap seats. We move on though, Tom, to Victor, the winner. There he is down on the inside, gets in with a really low weight for this race, and I'm a Single Man is just terribly out of form.
He is, can't have him in this race, and he's 17 pounds out of the handicap as well. So you can deal me out of I'm a Single Man, but Victor the winner was very good here, I thought, last time out, Paul, and he's going to get the right sort of scenario up front. And what did happen this time round, of course, was we thought Nervous Witness was going to be there with him, so that played into his hands.
It did, didn't it? I mean, this is a Class 2 race, so he's got to step up now into the group company, up against horses against Lucky Sweynesse. There's no doubt he's a young up-and-comer, but is he quite ready to beat Lucky Sweynesse? I'm not so sure.
He did get it wrong from the inside gate too early in his career, did Victor the winner. He has been back to the trials too, Paul. There he is there, sweating up a bit on a warm Sha Tin morning. Cordyceps 6 just given 1 trial since joining the Francis Loy barn. Master 8's in the blue, and Sight Success, a quiet trial from him at the back.
Yeah, so this is a maintenance trial for all these horses, just going through, just keeping their fitness up. Look, the thing with Lucky Victor the winner is that he would be the favourite for this race. There's no doubt if Lucky Sweynesse wasn't in the race, but he is. And look, I think he's going to be the Quinella horse, but I think Lucky Sweynesse will beat him.
Agreed. Of course, he's 9 pounds out of the handicap. I really like the way Cordyceps 6 moved this morning. He's put on 20 pounds. Of course, he's going to have his first run for trainer Francis Loy after shifting across from Richard Gibson's barn. Didn't go round on Champions Day, was withdrawn from that. He is 2 pounds out of the handicap, but I thought he looked really good in that trial.
All right, that's a good report for Cordyceps 6. Now, in this race, Tom, we've got Lucky Sweynesse. He wins the race. This is the Sprint Cup. Master 8, he leads up down on the inside. Cordyceps 6, this was out of the previous stable, and Courier Wonder. But one horse we haven't talked about is a horse that doesn't go too bad at Sha Tin. He's more recognised perhaps as a Happy Valley horse, but it's Rewarding Together.
Yeah, he's an interesting horse coming into this. I don't think he's probably up to running top 3, but look, he ran a great race over 1,000 metres in Group 3 company, and then was 4th at the Group 2 Sprint Cup. Paul, he's come out of the Easton race, the How Deep Is Your Love race, which Easton's come out of one. He'd need to lift a bit, but he's shown he can pop up in these types of affairs. Yeah,
it wasn't a bad run, was it? I quite like Courier Wonder in this race as well. I'm going to include him because he's Group 1 place, and we know he's been there, done that.
Straight into the selections.
Lucky Sweynesse to beat Victor the winner. I think most people are going to have that on their scorecard. Courier Wonder and Sight Success, the Group 1 performers, 1-7-3-2.
1-7-4 and 3. I think he can certainly win this race. It's just the big weight he's got to carry and giving weight away to other horses in the field. So Lucky Sweynesse, Victor the winner, the obvious danger. Cordyceps 6 off the trial, and Courier Wonder, of course, the previous winner of this race. 1-7-4 and 3.